Why have you brought me here?
That voice! It's music to my ears! I feel like I could cry. Oh, darling, tell me, is it you? My one and only Kai?
Yeah, I'm Kai. Do I know you? What? You're a mermaid.
Oh, silly me. I'm always far too quick to jump for joy. You don't know me, I don't know you. You're not my darling boy.
No, I'm not. The man you loved, he was my grandfather. But he's not here anymore.
My darling Kai, my one true love, the one that I adored. You died alone and friendless on this cold and windswept shore? Oh, how could I forget we mermaids live 500 years? Quick as a flash, a human life just ups and disappears. Without Kai, hours seem to pass too slowly to be true. But now I see cruel time was flowing faster than I knew. Thanks for finding Kai for me. You've been a proper friend. To trace my love across the sea until the bitter end. I said I would reward you, and I mean to pay that debt. You'll find your prize upon the selfsame island where we met. I'm sorry I can't come along and see you on your way, but now I'm here, I can't go back. I think I have to stay. So long through sun and stormy weather. But now it's time, at long, long last, we're going to be together. You've got your granddad's hands, you know. So soft yet strong and honest. The hands of one who'd never ever make a faithless promise. A mermaid who sets foot on land will perish in the brine. But that's all right. I got to meet my darling one last time. If I had been a human, or if he had been like me, perhaps we could have lived together, happy as can be. But I'm a mermaid, he's a man. There's no point asking why. He was my one true love, but now it's time to say goodbye.
can't stop thinking I've seen her somewhere before. Of course! Grandpa's cabin!
It's a nice tragic story there. She sacrifices herself. Very heavy. But we can now go into this cabin. Let's loot this dresser here. For a pitch pearl.
What's this? A letter?
This is Grandpa's handwriting. Dearest beloved, ever since you saved me on the day of the great storm, the dream of one day being reunited with you is all I have lived for. But now I fear that dream is over. Forgive me, my darling, but I cannot keep my promise. Some years after my boat was burned and I was exiled to this beach, the fishing fleet was hit by another great storm, and many people lost their lives. The kahuna and his daughter Leilani's husband were among them. One night, not long afterward, I saw a woman standing on the cliffs. She had a baby in her arms. It was Leilani, the woman who was once to be my wife. With her father and husband gone, she had lost all hope and all reason. I called out to her, but in her grief, she could not hear me. Before my disbelieving eyes, she threw herself into the ocean. I tried to save them. I did everything I could, but only the baby survived.
Kai? You're sure you're fine to row back home? You're not in any pain? I wish you'd let me keep you till you're fighting fit again.
Don't worry about me, Michelle. You fixed me up real good. I'm fitter than ever.
Kai, I know you've got to go. There's things you have to do. Just promise me you'll be back soon. I'll wait right here for you.
It's all my fault. I'm sorry, Michelle. I can't leave. I can't just be thinking of myself anymore. This child needs me. The villagers say you put a curse on me, but it's only because they don't understand. They don't want what happened to me to happen to anybody else. You have to forgive them. They don't know you like I do. They don't know you at all, and what they don't know, they fear. I sometimes wonder if you're still sitting there on that rock, still waiting for me to return. But it's too late for me now. I'll never make it back there. I'll understand if you can never forgive me. But I want you to know one thing. I love you. I always will. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have been so hard on you. Without you, I'd never have known all of this. Never met Michelle. All this time, I hated that mermaid for what she did to my grandfather. But now I see how he really felt. He wasn't cursed. He really loved her.
So, we get the final truth there about what happened. And let's now zoom to the strand. We can see a chest now. First, let's grab this sparkle again for the sun bleached seashell. And let's open this chest. And we get Larry's harp. That's so now let's head to we're back into our boat. And you can see there that's where we need to go. So let's go to Gondola C. Let's sail to that light column there. And you can see we have a light column here with an objective. And we'll play the harp here. And we are now under the sea in Nautica. So she can send us back into our boat and ready One of the orbs is nearby. Even closer is this sparkle spot for a piece of water sedge.
This place is a veritable paradise under the sea. Just when you think you've seen it all, you find yourself in Mermaid Town.
So we can breathe underwater now? That harp is something else. Well, now we're here, I guess we can find out if that story about the giant pearl is just an old wives' tale or not.
Finding the orb is important, but we need to talk to the Queen first. We have to tell her about Michelle.
So let's continue forward here. Check out the wares sold by a shark. Looks like we can't. Shirts and seas. Nothing revolutionary rather, from the item shop. We have a guy fishing in the ocean. It's kind of funny. Got a sparkle spot here. Crimson coral. We've got a chest behind the church here. Or another mini medal. I believe this is 25. Head in. Check out this book here. A little bit of comedy. And let's go meet Her Majesty. Get transported right to her.
I welcome you to Nautica, the land beneath the waves. What brings you, Prince of Dundrasil, down to these coral caves?
Huh? How do you know he's the Prince of Dundrasil?
I have a second sight that touches every quarter, by which I keep abreast of all the news above the water. Of doomed love between men and mermaids, let us later speak. First, allow me to present the item that you seek. Behold the shining sphere of green, the orb you humans need. The treasures of the world above are marvelous indeed. Consider this my thanks for what you did for dear Michelle. Pray take it kindly, travelers, and may it serve you well. I witnessed the whole sorry tale. It always breaks my heart. The tragedy of man and mermaid doomed to live apart. But while the mermaid's burden holds, such romances are blighted, and love between man and sea maiden fizzles unrequited. For years now I have sought a way to remedy this curse. Alas, my every effort ends in failure or worse. You humans cannot help but seem a fragile kind to we, who live 500 years and more down here beneath the sea. But though the flame of human life burns short, it burns so bright. You never cease to struggle. No, you push, you strive, you fight. And so your kind admire our kind, but we admire in turn. It is the world tree's will that from each other we should learn. It was the world tree's will that brought Michelle and Kai together. I pray that in their next lives they may stay that way forever. So too was it the world tree's will that brought you here today. But now, dear luminary, you must be upon your way. So set sail on the tide of time that flows ceaselessly on. And if Yggdrasil wills it, we shall meet again anon. Remember, though the paths we walk are filled with twists and turns, all roads lead from the tree of life, and to the tree return.
We get the trophy for Star-Crossed Sea-Crossed Lovers. And the Queen gives us the green orb. Without much resistance. So let's head back. And you can see we have a new quest available. So we get that quest. back out of here. Grab the sparkle spot here for a piece of water sedge. Looks like the other one hasn't respawned yet. Let's see if we're allowed to zoom or if we have to get back to our boat. So we can zoom. And we have another quest we can do in Lonalulu. First, let's grab the sparkle. And we still have a pending quest to make the bunny suit. But I want to be able to make it pretty well. And right now I'm still not in the best of shape crafting wise. So let's talk to this guy here. So you get my secret saint. So let's first travel to Gondolia. Go up to this tower up here. Got an old chap here. We can turn that in. Zoom back to Nautica. Let's turn this one in. We Ghost Trident. Up where they walk. Let's give that to Jade here. Decent upgrade. And let's put her back in her party. Take old Rab out. Let's zoom to Lonalulu. And we need to head up to Insula Orientalis to try and find. We get well-versed Victor there. 500 battles. Let's keep heading up towards the island here. This island sure takes a while to sail to, unfortunately. But we'll get there eventually. So here we are, finally at the island. Insula Orientalis. Grab this sparkle spot here. Tiny tortoiseshell. And here is the quest item. Get a carved figure. So we can, we're night, but we've traveled so far. Let's just do some slime hunting for a little bit. And see if we can get lucky enough to find a liquid slime. And with that, we get to level 29 for Jade for defeating those bite bulbs. Get a silk blossom there. Let's keep searching. We get the rarefied version of the snooty slime. So he can be found here again, in case you didn't get it before. Flex that attack, unfortunately. Get rid of that Slime Knight. Just the snooty slime light left. This guy's getting pretty annoying with all of his deflections. Falls asleep. And let's do Persecutor. Takes care of the snooty slime knight.
Victory!
Get another prayer ring. Fortunately, we don't get the rare drop. So we get a liquid slime appear here. Hopefully we get lucky and defeat it. Probably need a critical hit. And it flees.
Baby pies!
Might as well go down and grab this sparkle here. The liquid slimes only show up with the king slimes. So if that's what you're hunting, there's no point in doing anything else. The snooty guys only show up with the slime knights. Got a couple king slimes, but we're gonna do a little bit more. Just try one more round, see if we get any lucky encounters. We've only seen one liquid slime to this point, and unfortunately he ran. So we'll give him some moments here to respawn. There we go. Let's try this one up here. We got a liquid slime here again. So hopefully we can kill it this time. This will make this worth it. Let's try. Get to sleep. Try this. No luck there. So we're getting pretty low on magic, and we didn't get to kill any king slimes. Let's try these last two. Try this Thunder Thrust ability here. Pray it works. There. Finally got a liquid slime. Finally made it. Now we just have to kill this king slime here. Steal a slime drop first. Do a sleeper hit. Defend. And let's do Persecutor. Down he goes.
We did it, darling.
And we get to level 31. Learn boom. Sylvando gets to level 30. Erik to level 31. Serena level 30. Rab to level 29. Veronica 31. Full. And that takes care of that. So we finally got a liquid slime under our belt. Let's zoom back to Lonalulu to turn in the carving. By killing that liquid slime, I believe we have all the enemies accounted for in all the areas. Maybe one missing in the ocean or two, but we should have one for all the major areas. Again, if you don't care about that, you don't want to complete the bestiary, no problem, just keep following the other parts of the guide. You could have skipped that slime hunting there, but something I'm just trying to do over the course of this game. Complete the bestiary best I can. Let's turn in this quest. We'll get the Warlock. We complete My Secret Saint. Let's head up to the inn and rest. Much needed after that slime hunting. But I'll rather do it at the campsite for free. So let's go to the Costa Valor campsite. Rest until night. And now let's try and make some items in the forge. Get another level. It's 2. We learn multi-bash. Seems pretty risky. Let's try this Cautery Sword. Let's try this multi-bash. Surely is random. Do double whammy. We're kind of in no man's land here. Let's do bashes. And let's just do lightning bashes here. And let's finish it. Good perfection there. Cautery Sword +3. Nothing else we can make weapon-wise. Let's check our armor. Can make this steel shield. Start with the sizzly puff. Do quadra bash. Double edge bash. No. Let's do a double whammy. Double whammy. Too risky there. And let's just do lightning bashes here just to be safe. And let's turn it in. Steel shield +3. We can make the Swindler scarf here. So let's do that. Let's do the sizzly puff. do the quadrabash. Let's do it again. Let's do lightning bashes here. Let's do a bash. A bash. Let's do a lightning bash here. And let's turn it in. For perfection again. Can no longer make this stuff due to equipment. Looks like we can't make any. We can make a pink pearl ring. Let's try this out. Let's do quadrabash. Do double whammy. Sizzly puff. Do a double whammy. And a double whammy. Do a lightning bash. Let's turn this in. Pink pearl ring +3. See if we can try and finally make this bunny suit here. Let's start with a sizzly puff. Let's do a quadrabash. Let's do another one. Let's do a bash. Let's do a double edge bash here. Do a double whammy here. Do a double edge bash here. Maybe we'll get lucky here. Let's turn this in. And we get a perfect bunny suit. So now let's equip it. Put on the bunny ears. Bunny suit. And we'll need the bunny tail. Where is that? Oh, the fishnet stockings, rather. We only have one pair. There we go. There we go. Jade now has the bunny suit on, so we should be able to finish that quest. So let's zoom to Porto Valor. And we'll be able to finally turn in this quest here. It's been a moment, but we wanted to get a good handle on our forging abilities before we made a bunny suit. You can try it earlier and get a bunny suit, and not a good one. You should still be able to turn the quest, but I figured might as well wait until I can make a good bunny suit. Let's grab the sparkle here. Maiden's favor. And let's talk to this dude here. Get a garter for our troubles. Not the best reward for as hard as this was, but at least we got another quest done. Rush of blood. Let's head back to our campsite. Put the tough guy tattoo back on. Let's put on the coral hairpin. And let's rest up here for the night. And that's how we're gonna end this video. I'll see you in the next one.